Oh, I tell you what, folks, it's cold out here on Table Rock today. It's towards the end of the year. And unbelievable, last week it was in the 60s and 70s, and we were catching fish on crankbaits and swimming grubs and even some spoon fishing. Huge rain, over 10 inches. It's unbelievable. The lake must be up 20, 25 feet. And it's going to be a tough bite today, but we're going to go out and see what we can do. We may have to adjust, maybe adjust a lot, but I think the fishing's going to be great. The catching is what's going to be worrying me. We've been out here about a half hour. And that's what we do out here on Table Rock Lake in the winter. This is the end of the year, and it's kind of funny to see the largemouth out here because we've been catching a lot of Kentucky bass, what we call spotted bass. And that fish hit and hit that spoon as I was jigging it, hit about 40 foot of water. There's a bunch of shad down here, about 40 foot of water, and what we're doing is using these spoons and grubs. And he just popped it. Nice little large. Well, it's a nice largemouth. There are so many shad in here, just like 2 blocks long. They're down anywhere from 30 to 40 feet, the shad are. And there's fish running on top of them, diving down into the shad, feeding.
I want to put down again.
So what I'm using, folks, is a grub. Just a grub with like a 1/4 inch jig head. And that imitates a shad when it gets down there 30, 40 feet of water. And I'm going 3 big sweeps. That indicates right in the 30 foot range. This morning when I got up, it was 25 degrees. And it's getting mid to late morning, it's about 36 degrees now. So finally we're starting to see more color. It was very clear, but with the high water and the runoff, we do have stained water conditions here right now. Not muddy, just stained. There he is, there he is. Good fish, good fish. They're streaking all over here, Brandon. There's fish everywhere. We just got out here. I've got a real big fish on. I might need a net on this one. This is a real big fish.
Okay.
He is not, no, unless he had his breakfast, unless he had Cheerios today. Oh, big, huge white bass. Monster white bass. Oh, not what we're looking for, folks. You tell him, Tuffy. That is a big white bass, folks. That is a giant white bass. What do you say, Tuffy? You want a bite of that? That's not what we're looking for, but it was sure fun. That fish will go probably 3.5 pounds. Actually looking for largemouth, spotted bass or smallmouth, but sometimes you get a bonus and catch something different, and that's a big, giant old white bass. I had a little bite there. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed today's show. Boy, we're out here on a cold winter day, the last day of the year. I think it was like 28 degrees when we started. It got all the way up to 33 today. It was cold, but we caught a couple real good fish. That largemouth would crowd 4 pounds. How about that white bass? Wow, that fish was good, 3.5, maybe close to 4 pounds, a giant white bass. Anyway, that's what you can do on winter fishing on lakes like this one right here, Table Rock Lake, in the winter. Oh, God, how did I miss that fish? Wow.
What?
Smoked it. That was a good fish. Oh, how did I miss that?
Missed one!
Fish?
Wait,
Oh.
are we tangled on each other?
I hope not. Yep, we are. Baby, it's cold out.
No!
What? There he is. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good fish, Tuffy. That's a good one. Well, I tell you what, we've had a great time out here today on Table Rock Lake, winter fishing. Whoa, we've had a ball. You try it and you're going to catch fish too. Happy outdoors, everyone. Happy New Year. Get him, Tuffy. Get him. Get him. There he is.